Hey everybody, it's Stacy with As the Tea Brews. Today I thought I would do another teas I drink in a day video. This morning I had a cup of coffee because that's what I do every morning when I wake up. I have some coffee. And then we had an early tennis lesson for Abby and we're back, and I decided I wanted a cup of black tea. And so this Bohemian breakfast by Magic Hour is one of my favorite black teas. It is really delicious. Their teas are all organic and they come in these beautiful like glass apothecary jars. I just love these jars. I mean, you can get it in a bag or in a smaller jar, but I just love these big ones. But the ingredients in this tea are direct trade organic black tea, organic Poohair tea, organic black currant fruit, natural pomegranate flavor, natural vanilla bourbon flavor. And this tea is just so smooth, and it's just got like that perfect kind of slight fruitiness and vanilla, and it is just really, really yummy. And I used this little tea in hand steeper that I got from Magic Hour. Also has this really large brewing basket in it. It takes up pretty much the whole little teapot, and it's the perfect size for just 1 cup of tea. You can keep your leaves in there, of course, like pretty much any teapot. If you want to re-steep, this tea can be re-steeped several times. I did add a touch of monk fruit sweetener. I forget about this sweetener, and it's supposed to be a little bit healthier for you than some of the other sweeteners, and it has 0 calories. And so I added just a little bit of that one in this tea and in my next tea that I'm going to show you, just to try it, because like I said, I kind of forget about it sometimes. I do typically tend towards using honey, and I just wanted to try something different today. Okay, so I'm going to be heading out to run some errands, and I thought I'd take something iced with me since it's really hot, and I felt like making a green tea. So I actually first brewed up this Long Island strawberry tea. It's a green tea from New Orleans Tea Company, and I have not tried this one before, but when I smelled it, it smelled kind of medicinal, and I thought maybe that would go away when I steeped it, and it didn't. It tasted like it smelled, and I just was not a fan. And so I don't know if I steeped it wrong or if it needs something else in it. I don't know. If anybody's tried this tea or experienced that, let me know in the comments below. But I ended up dumping this one out because I just did not like it. Instead, I picked this tea I have not tried yet from Old Barrel Tea Company, and this is Mango Paradise Green Tea. And this one smells really lovely. It is with sencha tea, which sometimes can be a little too grassy for me. And in other sencha teas that I enjoy, I do typically add a little bit of honey, but I wanted to try it on its own first, and so I brewed it up double the strength in this little Kinto teapot that I use every day. I absolutely love this teapot, and I'll have a link to that below. I got it on Amazon. It was around $30, but I love this teapot. And then I just poured it over ice in my David's Tea tumbler, and I think I tried it, and it is still a little bit like grassy from that sencha, and I think next time I would add a little bit of honey before I poured it over ice to just mellow that out. I feel like the honey, it brings out the perfect flavors in a lot of teas. But I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to try it by itself, and then it was too late to add the honey. I just don't think it would mix in. So I did add a touch more of that monk fruit sweetener just to see if that would kind of mellow out the flavor a little bit. But it is quite lovely, just slightly on the grassy side, and it's got that slight fruitiness from the mango flavor in there. And so I'll have to say for sure after I drink this when I'm running around, but so far I am enjoying this one. I just think it would be a little bit better with honey instead. So those are the 2 teas that I've had so far, and I will be back later to show you what else I drink. So I'm having some lunch, and lately I've really enjoyed having some iced matcha with my lunch. And this is from Teangle, and they do add a sweetener to this. It's just Japanese matcha, peppermint, and stevia. My favorite's actually their lemongrass and ginger flavor. It's just so refreshing, and it's the one flavor out of all of the ones that I have that I wouldn't have expected to like as much, but it's my favorite one to have iced. But I had that one yesterday, so I'm going to do the peppermint today. And this is a cute little dragon Chinese zodiac kind of cup. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's from World Market, and this is like the perfect size to drink with lunch. And so I'm going to add 2 scoops of the matcha and then mix it with some water with my little hand mixer, and then add some ice. Okay, so I've added 2 scoops, and they do have their own little matcha scooper. It's don't know if it's exactly the same size as another matcha scooper or not. It's a little different shape, so I haven't actually measured, but I used 2 of those, and I do have a coupon code for Teangle Matcha. I don't know if it still works or not. I'll include it in the description box below just in case you want to order. But I have been enjoying their matchas. I don't have to add anything to it, and they are just really, really lovely, especially, like I said, that ginger and lemongrass one. So I'm gonna add some water and mix this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, they blend up really nicely. You could probably just shake it or even stir it. I mean, they're really like nice and fine, and they just really blend up really easily. I always just give them an extra little whir with the electric whisk though. Okay, I've got my matcha ready to drink. I'm gonna finish my lunch and sip on my matcha. It is really nice and refreshing and pepperminty, and it's a little bit sweet from that stevia, but it's not overwhelmingly like stevia tasting, in my opinion. I guess if you were really sensitive to stevia, you might not like it, but I don't use it typically, but I enjoy it in these matchas. I am going to make the rest of this rainy day Poohair, and this tea is from Plum Deluxe, and this is my favorite tea that I've tried from them so far. It's got a lot of different spices in it. Let's see, and this one has Poohair, cinnamon bark, orange peel, ginger root, anise, safflower, sweet cinnamon extract, and it says to steep for 3 to 5 minutes in boiling water. So I'm just gonna do 3 minutes, but this was a really nice tea, so I'm gonna enjoy that last cup of that today. Okay, I just got back from a Girl Scout meeting that was 2.5 hours long, planning for the year, and it is bedtime. I'm going to have some lait digestif, and I'm actually running quite low on this. This is a mega sized tin, and I can't remember how many bags it took to fill this, maybe 3, but I am all out of refills. I am going to need to order some more of this soon. I do have another tea though that I've been drinking a lot at night that's been competing with the lait digestif, and I ran out of that one, and so I do have some of that one actually on order right now, but I have not received it. So I do like to have some kind of like just soothing nighttime tea. I have a lot of caffeine-free teas I really enjoy, but I don't always like doing them at night. For some reason, I'll do them in the afternoon or the evening or even right after dinner. But I have a couple that I just really like at bedtime. Okay, so I am going to let this steep for 10 minutes. That seems to be the perfect amount of time for me and my preferences with this tea. And I thank you for watching the video. Leave me a comment below what you are drinking lately, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.